The most wholesome headcanons for Dandy's World. I made a poll a while back, just asking you guys for your headcanons. Over 100 of you responded. Let's get right into it. So, first thing I want to mention, apparently this is a reference to a movie. I didn't know that. I do know these are wholesome because I read a majority of them beforehand, but let's get into it. Alright, this one is from Mano here, 18. My headcanon is that Glisten and Boxen are best friends forever. And when Boxen can't hang out with Glisten, when Boxen can't hang out, Glisten gets sad. Yes, that makes sense. We have like one specific note. I believe in Glisten or Boxen's room, not sure which, where it's specifically mentioned that he just kind of wants to hang out with Boxen. So that's a pretty fun one. This one is from Don Doe. Sprout occasionally grows flowers like regular strawberry plants. He has to pluck these off regularly. It's a mere pinch. It doesn't really hurt. Ignore how I said out, like out. Said out. Yeah, I feel like that makes sense. That's a nice one. Alright, this one's from Muffin Thief. I headcanon that Coco can jump rope well. I feel like that's closer to canon than a majority of the ones we've read so far. We've only read 2, but like her twisted literally jumps in the running animation or chasing animation or whatever. I headcanon that Dandy wants tapes because he genuinely regrets the Icor operation and watches them for comfort. Also, I believe Delilah is the true villain and forces Dandy to corrupt the tunes. I am so sorry for how I've been talking so far. Also, this is an episode of I'm Not Upside Down, You Are. My headcanon is that Rudy and Coco were childhood friends. That's a really fun one, actually. That's just a cute one. I personally headcanon Tegan is Glisten's mom, and that Shelly is neurodivergent. I feel like if Shelly was neurodivergent, Dandy's World would actually get in a lot of trouble for making her a forgotten or ignored character. Bindi and Dandy are secretly best friends. Let me show you this real quick. This is the Bindi they're referring to from Bindi and the Ink Machine. At least I think that's what they're referring to. Not sure. Goob is a dog because I'm now in chat with Astro. It says he chases his tail in his dreams. Also the chat with Tisha. She says Goob sheds. Yeah, right here. It's literally her saying, Goob, you shed. That's literally what she says here. Oh, where did it go? Yeah, cool. I would check the Astro one as well, though I'm not sure what character that dialogue would actually be with. That was from Beatrice Riz, LOL. Oh yeah, I forgot to read the names. My bad. Okay, maybe there was a reason I didn't. Alright, we got another run from Muffin Thief. I know I've commented 2 times already, but I think a lot about the game. Since Gigi and Flutter seem to be best friends because Flutter trusts Gigi enough to write in her diary for her, I headcanon that they have friendship anklets because Flutter doesn't have arms and Gigi doesn't like showing her arms. Yeah, that's actually a really fun one. Alright, it's Elia Cat 2012. My headcanon for Goob is that he either can't read at all or can only read books for kids. I headcanon that Toodles actually solved a small case once / problem and wanted to do it again, which is why she asks Roger so many times. Yeah, that's a fun one. I headcanon that the circus troupe are siblings from Bistro C30. That is a really nice one. I like that one a lot. Did I read your username? Kitty Cats with a Z. I headcanon that Ginger has a 2-hour, guess 2-hour makeup routine. I mean, looking at Ginger, yeah. I headcanon that Startime Astro and V stargaze at night. I just don't know why it's Startime Astro specifically and not normal Astro, but yeah. Oh, okay, now we're getting into the territory of the ones I haven't even read yet. Tegan's voice changes depending on if you add sugar to the tea in her head or not. Yeah, that's actually a really fun one. Like, it gets higher with tea or creamer, but like darker, it gets lower if you don't have any. I headcanon that Tegan is emotionless because of the lack of Icor in her. Wow, 2 Tegan ones right off the bat, that's fun. Shrimpo is scared of Sprout because of that one interaction. Yeah, this one right here. Shrimpo's just talking about how he doesn't like Cosmos and Sprout's cooking, and he actually isn't screaming at the end of this line right here, which is very unique. He usually doesn't do that. And then, yeah, I can see, like, Sprout just being... This one right here from Beacon801. My headcanon, Bassie doesn't like anyone touching her basket handles, especially if someone picks her up by them. That'd actually be really funny to see. Just, like, throw it holding Bassy like an actual basket. But yeah, I imagine it'd be like hair, where it's just like an invasion of privacy if someone goes up and touches your hair. And in this case, basket handles. Yada is a stalker. Okay, this is like a whole bunch of them from Nez name Gmo. Razzle really likes eating weird stuff. Dazzle has been keeping a list at this point. Bath salt was supposed to be a gift for one of the tune handlers. Arthur lifts the gift on the table, and yeah. Alright, I actually love this one right here. This is from Quinix. Cole and Pebble talk very formally, even though they can only understand each other. I don't quite know how to phrase this, so I hope you know what I'm talking about. Yes, what I imagine by formal, what I assume they mean here, is simply biggest words possible always are being used. So instead of can I, do you mind if I, could you, is it possible, just things like that. I'm gonna add on to this here. I think it'd be funny if they both had British accents. This one's from Complex Cloud. I know it's absolutely not canon, but I still headcanon that Gigi is like 16 to 17. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people do. This is from Nugget Heads. Dandy secretly does TikTok dances in his room. If this makes it into the video, you better not forget the bet. Oh, okay. So many videos ago, Nugget Heads left a comment on my video telling me to say a 3-word phrase. Or yes, 3-word phrase. That phrase being Astro Nuggets hand sanitizer or Nastro sanitizer nuggets. Either of those. I said it. There you go, Nugget Heads. It's done. Also, Unga Bunga. We're gonna wrap it up in just a second. We got just a few more of these to go over. But first, my personal headcanon here. Now, this one isn't exactly very popular. I've seen it once or twice. But I personally like to headcanon that Poppy and Louie are siblings. Because, frankly, it just lines up really well with just like everything we have for them. Now, before we read these last few comments, comment your headcanons, because I plan to do a part 2 of this if this video performs well enough. And by commenting, not only do you have a very high chance of getting in the video, but you also help the video perform well, which makes it have a better chance of getting a part 2, therefore you being in the video. Okay, now we've got this one from Glitch Sunflower. My headcanon is that Toodles looks up to Gigi and sees her as an older sister figure. This one works really well and is just a really nice one. Now, we got this one from Chichikai? Yeah, that's right. My headcanon is that Goob has a very angry side that can even scare Shrimpo, but doesn't show it. Mains are less durable than normal tunes. Dandy wants the tape so he can watch the show. Quell is a part of the Dandy's World lore. More like Anim Dude. From Kitten Baker. My headcanon is that Louie's voice gets higher the smaller her head is. Which is, it's just fun. It's a funny one. Let's check the replies. You mean more high pitched, right? I think so, yeah. Alright, we got another one from Muffin Thief. It's like the 3rd. Because Roger is shipped so much, I headcanon that he goes on dates with the other tunes to get the opportunity to interview them. That's just a funny one. In lore, he would have no other reason to go on dates with every tune. So yeah. Alright. From Noah Stanley Studios. My headcanon. Blackout levels only occur because when no one buys stuff from Danny's shop, he can't pay the electricity bill. Also, Cole is like Pebble's cool older cousin. Also, I feel like the Twisteds are still conscious. They are still the same tunes they were before becoming Twisted, and they can't control what they're doing. They can still see and think like a soul trapped in another's body, which makes it a whole lot more dramatic for the Twisteds. Yes. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. Have a terrific day. And by all means, click the video on screen. It's one YouTube personally thinks you will enjoy, and YouTube's algorithm is really good at figuring out what people actually want to watch. Now, this is a video by me, so if you like this one, you'll probably like that. Okay. I'm not upside down.